What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to all you visionaries, man. If you are here, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share today's show. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share today's show. Shout out to everyone that's here. Salute to everybody. Salute. I appreciate all the love and the support. We're back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV with another great show. And of course, I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. Shout out to y'all, man. Let me get over here to the chat room and give some shout outs. But before I do that, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Share it on your community tabs. Share it on your Discord servers, Facebook, and Instagram, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share this show. Make sure you share this show. Shout out to all you guys, man. Let me get over here to the chat room and give some shout outs. Shout out to Just Act Shaw. Much love to you. I appreciate your love and your support as always. Coming through and holding down the Chizak. Shout out to Miss Angie in the building. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. Always coming through and holding down the chat as well. Much love to you, Miss Angie, as always. Shout out to Miss Letitia in the building. Salute. Appreciate your support. As always, sweetheart, much love to you. Shout out to Miss Shaw Newsom in the building. Shout out to Shaw Newsom in the building. I appreciate your support. Salute to you. Shout out to my man Shango Zulu in the building. Salute. Shout out to him. See who else up in here. Shout out to Miss Vanessa Wells. What's going on, Vanessa? Good to see you. Shout out to Travis Rogers in the building. Salute, bro. Salute to you. Life with Amanda Gavers. Good to see you. Salute to you. See who else up in here. Shout out to my brother Larry Vaughn, man. Salute to you, man. Peace. I appreciate your support as always, bro. Oh, man, my bad. I forgot some super chats, bro. My bad, man. My bad, bro. I'm a definitely I'm gonna do better with that, y'all. I'm gonna do better with that. But I appreciate you, bro, as always, man. Vanessa says I'm gonna have my little glass of wine, my chocolate's ready. I'm good to go. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute to everyone who's here. Shout out to everyone that's in the clouds. Salute to y'all also. Like I said, like and share today's show. Like and share today's show. Now, if you missed yesterday's show, make sure you go and check it out. Make sure you want to go and check this one out. This is what we did yesterday on yesterday's show. All Black Men Want to Do Is Beef. Make sure you go and check that out. Also, make sure you check out this show also. Idol Worship. Make sure y'all go and check that out also. Because it ties into today's show. The lifestyle of the high value man. It ties into today's show. Shout out to everyone who's here. I appreciate y'all. Salute to everyone. Salute. Y'all see today's show, the lifestyle of the high value man. And I know y'all probably like, damn, DS1, You just keep bringing this high value man stuff up. You just keep talking about this stuff. Why you keep bringing this up? Why do you keep referencing Kevin Samuels and let the man rest in peace and he's dead, and why you want to keep referencing his stuff? And you see, just by me receiving that backlash is the reason why it's a must that we continue to debunk the bullshit that Black men have digested for the past 2.5 years listening to Kevin Samuels. There is a lot of cleaning up that needs to be done due to this high value man bullshit. There's a lot to clean up. There's a lot of brothers out here in limbo now, whether y'all believe it or not. Why you think you seeing dudes get tattoos? Why do you think you see this? Why do you think you see these Black men with no content? Their content has went back to shame, blame, and explain. It's back to talking about Black women. This is some of the effects, all due to this high value man bullshit that we know was bullshit. We know. Now it's clear that it was bullshit. You don't have to get up here and guess no more. Nobody's hating and all that bullshit y'all like to say. It's clear now. The proof has been put out. It's clear. It's all bullshit. But being that he was able to capture the minds of a lot of Black men, Black men gonna have to recover from this shit. And the first thing that needs to happen is we need to get some straightening. We need to get some straightening. We need to understand exactly what's been going. We need to understand exactly what's been going on, what we've been actually listening to. See, because not only was the messenger flawed, because the messenger is always going to be flawed, but the message was flawed. The message was poison. It's poison. It's poison. And the reason why it was poison because it was vague. The qualifications for being a high value man was vague. It was vague. It wasn't real. It wasn't based on no facts, wasn't based on no statistics, none of that shit. It is not something that the everyday man can subscribe to. But with his popularity, this narrative of being high value poisoned your everyday brother. It made men who are solid men of good character, men who are workers, men who are building, men who are family men. It made these men feel less than. It made a lot of these men start questioning just who they were. It made a lot of men start thinking they weren't doing enough because they didn't make enough, according to him. This is why I say this narrative was poisonous, man. Poisonous. And you can tell that it struck a chord in a lot of men because a lot of men didn't want it to become Kevin Samuels. They didn't want to become a high value man. They wanted to become Kevin Samuels. You see? And this is why we're going to talk about this today. Today, we're going to get into the lifestyles of so-called high-value men. A lifestyle, or is it a lie style? Shout out to my brother, the Book of Roman. Are these men living a lifestyle or a lie style? The high-value man. Shout out to Hills Zen. Appreciate you, family. A lifestyle or a lifestyle? What are these high-value men living? Because a lot of you men who are actually high-value men, because you're a family man, you're a spiritual man, you're a man who got your house in order. See, these are high-value men. See what I'm saying? These are high-value men. Men who actually have the love of their children. These are high-value men. The men who actually have the love from their families, from their women, from their mamas. It has made the real high-value men question exactly if they're of any value. This is what this narrative has done. This is what it has done. It hasn't built families. It hasn't fixed relationships. It hasn't helped marriages. Cool gent, salute, fam. Cajun Spices, what's going on? Stingray Cool, what's good? It didn't do any of this. It actually severed marriages. You want to know one that it severed? Six the Goddess. Oh, yeah. Where's her husband? What happened? What happened to her marriage? We know what happened. She went and found a high-value man. She went and found Kevin Samuels and fucked up her family. This is what the high-value man narrative was about. This is what was happening behind it. This is the high-value man lifestyle. See, to be a high-value man, you go around and fuck other men's wives. See, that's what high-value men do. High-value men run around like creeps and fuck other men's wives and break up homes. See? You see? That's what the high-value man lifestyle is about. Because what? He has options. He has options. He has options. And women love a man with options, right? All that see, listen, let me let y'all know something. Cause see, dudes be talking bullshit, and I ain't really with it. All that option shit means is he can make a choice to leave your ass or to stay with you. Options doesn't mean he got a whole bunch of women lined up. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. These dudes ain't got no women lined up because they pay for women. They don't have any women. They don't have women. They pay for them. It's called sugar babies. It's called the GFE, the girlfriend experience. These dudes don't have women. So when they talk that high value men have options, the option is for him to stay with you after he fucks you, or if he decides to leave. That's his option. Those are the only options he has. He's lying to you. He doesn't have a bunch of women. Those are lies. So all you dudes running around here promoting that shit, you know you lying, because most of you dudes don't have one woman. You don't have one woman. How can you exercise options when you don't have one woman? You don't even have one. What do you mean you have options? Of course you have options if you're single. But that's because you're single. That's not because you're high value. That's because you're a single man. See, y'all thought when he said options, y'all thought meaning he could go pick another woman and these women are supposed to be okay with it. That's bullshit. He didn't mean that because Kevin Samuels didn't have a bunch of women. He paid for escorts, so he didn't have no options. Stop believing the bullshit. But this is the lifestyle of the high value man. He finesses you. He's a finesser. The modern day high value man is a finesser, a liar, a scammer. You know, like Jay Morrison. You know, like Umar Johnson. Mm-hmm. You know, like Tariq Nasheed. Yeah. Scammers. Mm-hmm. High value men. High value men. So that's what he means when he say he exercised his options. His options is, baby, I could stay after I nut or I could leave. That's the only options. But he had you dudes thinking he was running around with a bunch of women. So what y'all was running around and doing? Running around with a bunch of women. Fucking up your life. But this is the lifestyle. This is the lifestyle. See, because the modern day high value man, he's a finesser. So the lifestyle is really a lie style because he's lying to you about everything. You see? Just like they lied to you about owning vehicles they never have. They don't own. You don't own them cars. You leasing those cars. You don't own them. You don't own, that's not your car. Okay? If you miss 2 or more payments, they come in to take it. It's not yours. Relax. But that is the lifestyle of the high value man. He drives around in shit that he don't own and make you believe that he's successful. This is the lifestyle of the high value man. They make you believe that they got more money than they actually have. This is what Kevin Samuels made everybody believe. Y'all still saying that this nigga was a millionaire. When he was going to the used car lot, getting lemons and leasing them. He didn't even own them. He was going and leasing lemons. This man was living in a room. But this is the lifestyle of high value men. Just like these rappers and entertainers. They're lying to you. You see? They're lying. Just like the rappers and the entertainers. It's finessing. You know, like this guy right here who's on the thumbnail. This guy right here. And rest in peace to this young brother. But he lived a high value man lifestyle. He lived the lifestyle of a high value man. What are some of those things? Dripping and tricking. As y'all can see, he was dripping. Got the jewels on. You see what I'm saying? And what else takes place in a high value man lifestyle? Something that y'all don't want to talk about, but hey, High value men, modern day high value men, not the real high value men, but modern day high value men, according to Kevin Samuel's standards, are drug addicts. Yes, I said it. They're drug addicts. They're addicted to drugs. They're addicted to alcohol. They're addicted to social media. Sounds familiar? Does it sound does that sound familiar? Addicted to drugs, addicted to social media. Don't that sound like Kevin Samuels? Hmm? They're saying what? He died from Red Bulls, energy drinks, which is a drug, and it has drugs in it, and dick pills. If you go buy a dick pill from Wawa, you know those rhinos that you truck drivers like to buy. Those are drugs. Those are over the counter drugs. Those dick pills, those energy drinks, those are drugs. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? Don't you know that? Just like nicotine is a drug, it's an addictive chemical. So, high value men love to use what? Drugs. They love to use drugs. But nobody's talking about this. Why no one's talking about the sudden death of this young brother, this young high value man by the name of Lil Key? Because see, all these rappers are high value men. You can't say Future's not a high value man. You can't say that. According to Kevin's definition, all these dudes are high value men. You see? They're high value. But nobody's talking about the lifestyle of these high value men, how they like whores, how they love drugs. You see? And I know some of y'all may say, oh, well, DS1, low value men do the same shit. Yep. Which proves my point that the high value shit is bullshit. You see? Which shows and proves my point that the high value man shit is bullshit. You see? If high value men are doing what low value men are doing, is he high value? You see? You see how lies cancel themselves out when the truth show up? This is why I keep bombing on this shit, fellas. Because I want y'all to go back to living truth. Go back to living your life. The life that you built for yourself. Based on the reality that you live, not this bullshit you was force fed because you was stuck in the house during COVID. You understand? How are you high value if you're doing what low value men do? High value men don't have to cheat, right? Because they have options. High value men don't do what? Low value men smash other dudes' wives, just like high value men do. Low value men do drugs, just like high value men do. Low value men lie, just like high value men do. So what the fuck are you talking about? What's high value then? It's now recontextualize what high value is then. Because last time I checked, broke niggas buy pussy too. Broke niggas buy pussy. So don't say it's because you can't afford it. Broke niggas buy pussy too. They pay for hoes. So now, now, what's actually high value? Explain that to me. What is it? What is a high value man then? Huh? What is a high value man? What is the lifestyle of the high value man? There is no fucking such thing. It's bullshit. The lifestyle of the high value man is the lifestyle of any other man. Because all men, if you're heterosexual, you like women and you like to party. This is something men like. We want to go party and we want to go be around some women. And if them women is giving it up, that makes it even better. This is for all men. But where we get off with this high value bullshit at? Huh? You got the Mexican laborer who sweep the construction site for a living, paying for escorts. So now tell me, what's the high value man lifestyle if he doing what low value broke niggas do? Pop pills. Lil Key was a pill popper. He popped pills for a living. This is what he did. He popped pills and he sipped lean. He was a drug addict. He was a drug addict. He was addicted to drugs. But he's high value. He's high value though. Kevin Samuels broke up a marriage, but he's high value. He was considered high value. But we already saw the pictures with this man going out with a married woman, Six the Goddess. She was married, had a whole family. The fuck are you doing? But then you coming on here talking shit and trying to defend Kevin Samuels and talking shit about other women. How dare you? Because everybody want to be something they're not. That's why Kevin Samuels knew that you men will eat up the high value man narrative. That's how he knew. Because he knew that a lot of you men weren't comfortable with being who you were. He always knew that you was looking to be something else. He always knew this. That's why he was able to get y'all to believe this shit. Y'all didn't believe y'all was high value at no point of your goddamn life until you heard of Kevin Samuels on YouTube. You dudes are embarrassing. You never considered yourself high value. You never wore suits. You never had any confidence. But then you're gonna let this nigga come tell you high value. You high value. And then we find out that he doesn't even live up to his own standards. Just like a lot of y'all who are defending him don't even live up to the criteria of being high value. You don't even make six figures and haven't been making six figures for the past 5 years of your life. You're not even up on a totem pole socially. You still hanging around bottom feeders. See, it wasn't just about your money. It was about your social status. Who you hanging around? Kevin was hanging around Future. He was hanging around dudes in the industry, other high value men, according to his standards. Y'all running around here on panels with nobodies, claiming to be high value. See, brothers, my whole point is it's time to get back to reality. Go back to living your life the way you was living it. If you don't like it, change it, nigga. Don't adopt some bullshit from another fraud and then think, oh, I'm living life now. I'm happy. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. This is what I want you brothers who are listening into today's show. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Go back to living your life the way you've been living it. And if you don't like it, change it. But don't change it because some fake nigga on YouTube come on here and tell you how you need to look. When we already found out that all that shit was not real. He was buying shit and returning it. These are facts. Boss Man Gold says, I've always looked down on ghetto women. Hey, that's you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Part of my presence said, to be fair, I believe KS said rappers and athletes are not high value, but you're right about him and Six the Goddess. Yeah, KS did say that, but then you saw him hanging around Future. You see? Remember that part of my presence? Remember, he was just in the Future video. So he was high value hanging around low value niggas. Again, once again, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is at an all-time high. Cajun Spicy said, women value is not based on butt size. Of course not. Come on, man. Don't change for women either. Don't, of course. No, you're supposed to change for yourself. That's why I said change it if you're not happy. If you're not happy with your current situation, change it. Ain't nobody say if the women ain't happy, if you ain't happy. It starts with you, bro. This is not the channel who panders to women. All the women in here who listen to me knows this. They know. That's why they listen to me. It's Akuma say, I've always been confident because I put in work. Basketball, football, writing, and songwriting. What I do behind closed doors is why I consider myself such. Exactly, my brother, and you should. And you should carry yourself as such because of what you do, because of who you are. You see? You are a confident person. Confidence is not what you do. Confidence is what you have, which is part of who you are. So you should carry yourself as such. And don't be living up to this bullshit standard that niggas made up on the internet to galvanize cash apps. You see? Feminism is misleading society. Yeah, that's true. And feminism has affected a lot of these men. That's why we're dealing with a lot of effeminate men. And they're promoting effeminate lifestyles, such as the high value man narrative. The high value man narrative is effeminate, and it has made men effeminate, where they think all it's about is them sitting around talking shit to a woman, telling a woman who I am, look at me. Has made men into divas. That's what this high value shit has done. Has made men do this. Nah, nah, This is you niggas. Right, Edward? Right, little Eddie? Still running around here tweaking your fucking neck around because you think you high value? With your silly ass? That has made men effeminate. The high value man narrative has effeminized a lot of black men because they could just get up here and say some shit and everybody's just supposed to believe it. Everybody's just supposed to believe it. When men should be living it. That's the proof. That's showing your work when you're living what you're saying, not you saying it and then flashing a little cash. No, you act, this is your lifestyle. That's proof. That's showing your work. You see? Showing your work is not going and buying lemons from the used car lot and telling you he high value. But he got oil leaking all up and down the street when he driving. That's not high value. See, brothers? So, brothers, if you got your little vehicle and it ain't a Benz and it ain't a Beamer, but your shit ain't leaking oil, right? You not renting a room inside of a house, you're high value. You're high value if you have a lease with your name on it. Something that Kevin Samuels didn't have until a couple of years before he died. If you can pay the utility bills in your house, and mind you, utility bills are more than $100. Okay? You can't pay the light bill with $100. Okay? You can't pay the internet bill and Wi-Fi with $100. You know what costs $100 now? Haircuts. It's $60, $70 for my haircut. My haircut is $60. So you can't, Kevin Samuels couldn't pay utility bills with roommates. With roommates. So to my brothers, if you working at Walmart and you could pay the light bill and you could pay the cable bill every month in your house, nigga, you done better than Kevin Samuels. You have more value than the king of high value. Oh yeah, we going there today. We going there today. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Cause see, half you niggas don't even pay the light. You don't even pay the lights in your house. Run around here talking about you high value. Half of y'all just started paying the internet bill that you sit on the internet all day using. You see, Kevin Samuels couldn't do that. Kevin Samuels was crying to his landlord because the power bill went up. This is a high value nigga who drives a BMW crying about a light bill. This your high value daddy. These are the niggas. This the nigga you want to be? Huh, black man? Huh? This the nigga you want to be? This nigga couldn't pay a light bill. You know, besides the lights and the light bill and the internet bill are the cheapest bills, usually. This nigga couldn't pay the utilities. Fuck the rent. Now we know he wasn't paying no rent in his house when he was married. He wasn't paying no rent. We know that. Because he couldn't pay the utility bills when he was living on his own. You crying about a light bill? Huh? Oh, you crying about the light bill because you need extra money for your drugs. You need extra money for red pills, for red dick pills and Red Bull. Oh, so that's why you was complaining to that woman about the power bill going up during COVID. Because it was taking out your trick bag, right? Mm-hmm. We know. We know. We know you was taking YouTube donations and tricking. We know. We know. We know what you was doing. Buying hoes with YouTube cash apps. We know. But that's what high value niggas do. That's the lifestyle of a high value man, right? Right? What's the difference between that and any rapper that we talk about? Isn't that what the rappers do? Shout out to my brother Larry Vaughn. He said the high value narrative was the precursor to the non-binary agenda. Let me read that again. The high value narrative was the precursor to the non-binary agenda, making evil seem fair seeming. Shout out to Pookie and Ray Ray LLC, man. Salute to my brother Larry Vaughn. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. That was a bomb. That was a bomb. Wild Bill says Kevin faked it till he made it. And it worked. Gotta give him that. Before YouTube game, Kevin was real talk. Gotta give him what? Gotta give niggas credit for finessing niggas? Why do I gotta give niggas credit for that? You niggas be getting up here saying, y'all niggas be, y'all dudes be saying some crazy shit. Like, why do I have to give him credit for lying to black men? Because it worked? What the fuck are y'all talking about? So I should give credit to the white man for establishing white supremacy because it fucking worked. What's wrong with you niggas? What's wrong with y'all? Oh, so I should at least give the white man that because it did work. You know, even though it kills thousands of black men and women every fucking year, but it works. What? What? You see what? Do y'all see what I mean when I say black men are casualties of spiritual warfare? Do you see what I mean by the effects of idol worship? Y'all brothers really got to start using your fucking brain. Because this is disgusting. When you got grown men trying to validate or justify another black man robbing and pillaging his own fucking people. So why don't we give the credit to all the other groups who rob and pillage black men then? Nigga, right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck if he black. What's wrong with you niggas? What world do y'all live in? Y'all dudes are crazy. I ain't got to give him no credit. Fuck is wrong with y'all? I got to give him credit for that. For what? For what? The fuck? Cool Gent says KS bought some kidneys with his utility. Shout out to Cool Gent, man. I appreciate you, bro. Y'all dudes are crazy. Bossman Gold said Kevin's main focus was to get in women's heads to submit to men with money. Good point. Good point. It's a good point, boss man. Akuma say, I get them folks their credit so I can keep tabs on the credits. right. That makes sense, Akuma. Let me give him some credit for being a fuck nigga so he could give me some credit for being a fuck nigga. Right. I get it. Vanessa says, before YouTube, Kevin was a perfume sniffing cheerleader. Yes, he was. These are facts. He used to buy bottles of cologne and return them. That's why they start kicking him out of the malls and out of those stores, because he always would do returns like a cheap bum-ass bougie bitch who ain't got no money, who used to shop in that Family Dollar. And then when she get a little accident money and she could go buy a little Gucci belt, she all in the Gucci store thinking she could call shots with her little $1,500. That was Kevin Samuels. Going in there with his suits on, buying a little one bottle of cologne, and then coming back trying to get his money back like a bum bitch. I know. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films in the building. Salute, family. Yeah, Shango. Yeah, bro. You see it. You see it. What's up, Mocha? What's going on? Come on, bro. At his finest. At his finest, boss man Go. At his finest. He was hustling women who paid for sessions. He was hustling the dudes first. That's the crazy part. Let's not forget that. He was hustling the men first. He hustled all the men in his group. The CIAs, he hustled them guys. Though it's all on his Yelp page. He had them dudes paying for services, paying monthly subscription money. They wasn't getting none of that shit. He hustled the men first. That's why he started talking to women, because he couldn't talk to men no more, because they were already outing him in his group. Kevin was kicked out of the fragrance community for being a fraud. These are facts. Look it up. It's right here on YouTube. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. The black community has to stop upholding frauds. Period. Point blank. We have to stop upholding these people. And when they fuck up and they don't want to hold themselves accountable, it's our job to call them out. You're not a hater. You're not a hater. You're not a detractor. No, you want the community to be correct. So the motherfuckers who stand up and claim leadership need to be correct. And if they fuck up, they need to apologize in front of the people. Period. Nothing else, nothing less. We're not creating none of this fake political shit. We're not doing that. Because then guess what? We're no better than what we complain about. You see? If we're going to treat our leaders and have politics for our leaders, and, he could get away with this because he's down with these people and all that bullshit, then why you complain about white supremacy? Where you think these niggas get the blueprint from? Huh? Where do you think these charlatans get the blueprint from to come in and pillage their own people? Where the fuck you think they get it from? You think they made it up out their heads? Huh? Who you think make a sellout a sellout? Because he know he'll get away with it. He know that you niggas want to believe in some pie in the sky. He knows this. Did y'all know that Kevin Samuels was from the church? He's from a coven of women. He said it. He's from a coven. And in that coven of women, you know what them covens are about. Any man know what them covens are about. He is the product of a coven. Why wouldn't he be out here finessing men? Huh? Why wouldn't he be out here lying to the congregation? Huh? That's where you think he learned it from. Where you think he sat back and watched as a little boy? Huh? Y'all better stop playing with me and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Huh? Where y'all think he get this behavior from? Y'all better stop playing games. Y'all better stop playing games. Why you think he loved coverts? Why do you think he loved covert women? Why you think he loved chameleons? Why? Because he's one. He's one. He's one. That's why. It's called The Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. You tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. He knew he could hide amongst the sheep because he knew you wouldn't recognize him as a wolf. All he had to do was all he had to do was adopt the black manosphere's rhetoric to make you niggas believe he was down with y'all. All he had to do was That's all he had to do. All he had to do was say he red pill. All he had to do was say he wasn't down with the gynocracy. It had all you niggas in the black manosphere believe him. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Nigga was still married, but made everybody believe he was divorced. The nigga never graduated from college, don't have a college degree, never worked in corporate America, none of this shit. None of it. See? He knew all he had to say was to speak at y'all talking points. That's all y'all had to do. That's all he had to do. Talk about strags, talk about, adopt the lingo. That's all he did. He knew. He knew. He knew. Black Magic says, oh my God, you might not want to ask those low vibrational questions. Let's see the question he asked. Are you saying he's a chameleon because you think he's gay or because you think he's lying? Because he's lying, not because he's gay. I've actually never said that I thought Kevin Samuels was gay. And anybody who's ever listened to me knows that. Last good man in Jersey. I've never even said that. I've never said out my mouth, oh, I think Kevin Samuels is gay. Never. I've cracked jokes on him. I've even called him a metrosexual, but I never said he was a homosexual. Never. Not one time. Jeffrey Bearfield says he's dead. And he's dead. And Lil Keed is dead too. We talking about Lil Keed too. Jeffrey Bearfield. Black Magic said he never pledged to any fraternity. Really? That's not what ARC said. ARC said that they're brothers in the same fraternity. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. Hey, what's up, Monique Hill? Good to see you. Alonzo Hall, salute, fam. Yes, charlatan, soothsayer, false prophet, all of that. What do you think he's lying about? He lied about everything. It's not what I think. It's about what's already been proven. Last good man in Jersey. It's about what's already been proven. It's not about what I think. It's about what's been proven. See, I've actually said all of the things that's coming out now. I said years ago. I said that all of this shit was going to be fake, and now it's all coming out. So, I'm not really into, constantly saying what I think is fake, because I said it already. Y'all could check the archives, man. I've been speaking on Kevin Samuels since he blew up, since 2020. And I've been going against the whole high value man narrative, showing and proving how it was bullshit. And now we know. You know what I'm saying? Now we know. Now we know it's bullshit. Tell ARC to show KS name on the list. He's not gonna do that, bro. Come on, man. Come on, Black Magic. Come on, Black Magic. You already know. Come on, dog. You asking for too much, man. Come on. Mr. DJ Music, salute, family. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm feeling great, man. How you, man? Kevin name is nowhere on any fraternity list. They keep a list of their members, whether they are honorary or actually pledged. KS did not pledge. Wow. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna argue with you because I ain't on no list. I'm not in the fraternity. So I'm gonna take your word for it, bro. I'm gonna take your word for it. I ain't going I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, bro, because I don't deal with fraternities myself. I've been offered a few times, back when I was younger in college and shit, but I'm not a fraternity guy. I'm not with that. So I don't know how things work. So I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you, bro. If that's what it is, that's what it is, dog. I'm gonna take your word for it. What's up, Khalif? What's going on, bro? Larry Vaughn says, death doesn't allow you to escape the legacy that you left behind, good or bad. The people are going to have something to say. Exactly. Exactly. Just like with this brother that I have on the thumbnail. He died at the age of 24 years old. Lil Key. High value man, rapper. He been in the rap industry since he was like 16. He died from kidney failure, kidney and liver failure. His kidneys and his liver shut down at the same time. From popping fentanyl pills that y'all think is perks, right? And Xans, y'all think these new Percocets and Xanaxes and these dick pills that y'all popping. I told y'all this. I told y'all this in a video a couple of months ago. All the new drugs that's out on the market, all of these prescription pills, all of the lean, all of that shit has fentanyl in it. It has traces of fentanyl. These companies are using fentanyl to cut all the drugs. Even some marijuana, they're putting fentanyl in it. That's why you see a lot of these young boys, they not even smoking regular weed. They smoking that shit with fentanyl in it. So, and it already came back and said that Lil Key had fentanyl in his system. So when you popping these pills, fellas, you got to be aware of what's going on in the world. Understand this. And this is to even if you sell drugs, you're not buying straight, whatever you think is straight no more. Oh, that thing cut. It's cut. And see, fentanyl, when you cut drugs with fentanyl, you can step on it and stretch it so many times because fentanyl alone is powerful. So if you cutting your heroin with fentanyl, you could stretch your heroin 5 or 6 times and still have a good pack. I don't really want to go into that because I really don't want to get into that. But I'm just making a point. Be careful with these drugs that you're taking, including the dick pills. Including the dick pills. Because I'm going to give you a perfect example. Fellas, put a #1 in the chat if you heard when you was younger at any time, you heard an older dude say, yo, I hit her with that dope dick. Put a #1 in the chat. I hit her with that dope dick. Put a #1 in the chat. If you ever heard that when you was young, I got her hooked. She hooked on that dope dick. Put a 1 in chat. Never understood that though. Black edges matter. Okay. Now, I hope y'all know that when y'all heard that back in the day, those were dudes who were actually on dope. I hope you brothers know this. This is why I said, because you probably heard it when you were younger and you never understood it. Like the brother put in the chat room. These dudes were actually on dope. They were actually on heroin or actually on coke or speedballing, on both. And when you on that narcotic, coke or heroin, your dick numbs. It gets numb. Where you lose feeling. This is what happens. This is why they say she hooked on that dope dick. That's because you've been smashing relentlessly and you still ain't bust. And you ain't nowhere near busting. Sweating and all. Killing her. Killing her. You don't even know when you going nut. Sounds familiar? Why you think Kevin Samuels love them pills? Why do you think these rappers love these pills? They have dope in them and it numbs your dick. Meaning you can last longer, meaning you can perform, meaning she'll consider you a high value man because you throwing that dick. See? A lot of dudes use drugs to feel better about themselves. Because see, when you high on certain drugs, it gives certain dudes a sense of confidence. You high on certain drugs. Why you think certain dudes, when they drunk, they could walk up and talk to any female? Because he drunk. His confidence is that shit is up in him. He ain't worrying about rejection because he feeling good. See? But it's a feeling that's not natural. And see, a lot of us brothers, we've become addicted to that. And that becomes part of the lifestyle. That's why you got to stay drugged up. You got to stay drunk. You got to stay peeled up, beamed up, leaned up. You got to take a couple lines. You got because that's going to make you feel normal. You don't feel normal when you sober. You don't feel like a man unless you take that dick pill before you get into action. You don't take that dick pill, wah, 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 and that's already in your head. That's already in your head. Man, I don't take this pill, man. Man, shorty gonna be mad because I'm a nut in about 6 minutes. That's already in your head. That's already in your head. See? So now you got this money. You ain't got to never worry about your dick going soft. You gonna buy as much pills as there. Let me get the whole rack. Get the whole rack of them dick pills. Buy a case of Red Bull. I'm a high value nigga. My dick work. See, that's what this is about, y'all. It's deeper than what y'all think. That's why I said in the description box, a lifestyle or a lifestyle. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, for that. Is it a lot? Are you lying? Is lying your lifestyle? And for a lot of these so-called high value, that's their lifestyle. It is. It is. For a lot of these guys, that's their lifestyle. Their lifestyle is a lie. You're not high value. Your dick don't work. You're not healthy. If you are dealing with erectile dysfunction, it is due to poor health conditions. Okay? If your dick can't get hard, you are dealing with some health issues. Go and check your health. Don't go take a pill that's going to speed up your heart rate and damn near kill you when you bust a nut. But this is what high value men are doing. They popping perks before shorty come through. So they dick could be numb. Right? Gotta sip lean to be normal. This is the lifestyle of the high value man. This is what they're doing. This is the life that they're living. This is a lifestyle that us men need to stay away from. Fuck being a high value man. DS1 said it. Fuck being a high value man if I gotta die in the middle of a hotel room floor with a whore. If I gotta die without my family around me, and I ain't dying no tragic accident, I'm dying around my family, around people who love me, not around no whore pretending to be a nurse. She wasn't no goddamn nurse. Kevin Samuels like role play. I've been told y'all this about these niggas in the black manosphere. I did a stream about it. Dark fantasies of the manosphere. These niggas like role play. He was a sickly man. Why wouldn't he have a chick come and play like a nurse? He's a sickly guy. You could look in his eyes. Probably had jaundice and some more shit. Look in his eyes. Always look tired, always look sleepy, energy depleted. Ain't no life in him. That's why he had that girl acting like a nurse. He was paying her. That's role play. The GFE. That's role play. What do you think these rappers do? Huh? What do you think these rappers are doing? Huh? What you think they do? GFE. We going out tonight. Take them to the club with them. Be all in VIP. She taking pictures in VIP. That's the GFE. When you see chicks like that with these rap niggas and these so-called ballers they in VIP just taking pictures, holding bottles, bending over with their homegirl, that's GFE. He paid for that. Because after that, they're going to go get something to eat, or they're going to go back to the room and Uber eat some food in, and then you know what she going to eat after. That's the GFE. And most of you dudes subscribe to that when you got an actual girlfriend who really likes you, who you ain't got to go take to Onyx and all these strip clubs and take them in VIP to make them feel special. Your girlfriend accepts you for who you are and what you bring to the table. But you watching Kevin Samuels and, oh, I need to be a high value man. It looks like I'm missing something in life. You ain't missing shit. What you actually doing is you're actually living better than the so-called high value man. You know why? Because you ain't doing shit to speed up your fucking death. So you're doing something actually better. You're the high value man. You're the high value man. The one who family love him, who kids love him. You're the high value man. You are. You ain't got to live in $100,000 house. The cost of the house don't make it a home. Remember that. The cost of the car don't make you stay in a relationship. Okay, fellas? Stop believing the bullshit. You're doing well. If you want to do more, just do more. But this high value man shit needs to cease, because it's fucking up everyday men. You got dudes walking out their relationships. I make enough money. I should have options. Shut up, goofy. Because, yeah, you can have options, but can you handle them? See, some of you dudes can't handle having multiple options, multiple shit. You can't. Can you manage it? Can you manage it? Can you manage 3 women a day? If you got 3 wives, nigga, you got to make sure all 3 of them and whatever come with them are taken care of every day. This is why I told you when Kevin Samuels brought up options, his option was, hey, listen, girl, I'm going to leave you or I'm going to stay with you. That's the only option he talking about. Because this nigga couldn't even handle one marriage. He couldn't handle one woman. He couldn't take care of one woman. So what the fuck he mean about options? He couldn't take care of neither one of his wives. He didn't take care of neither one of them. Neither one. He left them with children. So what are we talking about, fellas? You're doing great. Keep being a great man that you are. Keep being a solid stand-up man. Not no high value cunt. Shout out to Larry Vaughn again, man. He said back in the days as a shorty, the dope fiends was frowned upon. Now it's glorified. Exactly, bro. It's called being high value. Shout out to Larry Vaughn, man, for tripling up. Appreciate you, bro. Now it's now it's cool. Now it's cool to be like this. Money world. Now it's cool to do that. Money world. What are we doing? And we got men looking up to this shit. Men. the supposed teachers, the leaders, we're looking up to this. We're looking up to this. Money world. Let me get over here to the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Vanessa says these dudes don't have job options and be wanting multiple options of women. Exactly. Exactly. Facts. He couldn't take care of a car either. Bro, come on, man. Mocha says a man who works hard to provide, regardless of his job title, is high value. Shout out to Mocha for that. Shout out to Mocha for that. Facts. Shout out to Joel Benjamin in the building. Salute, fam. Black Magic said just 2 years ago, KS had cardboard under his BMW, but would get online and lie about his life. Oh, you saw the video, bro? You saw the video, right? But when I was saying this shit back in 2020, saying he don't own no cars, saying he was living in and out of hotels, all that shit, I was saying that shit back then. I was a hater. DS1 was a hater. I was saying all that shit because I know what that is, man. I'm from the land of scamming. I'm from New York City, man. We know what faking it till you make it look like. Come on, we grew up around that. We know what that is. You can't fool me. You can't fool me with a suit. You just can't. You just can't. We come from that, man. So I always knew. Lemon Pepper, what's good? Lemon Pepper. Oh, you singing a song? No doubt, Black Magic. No doubt. Mocha says dudes look like twos, negative twos with tight pasta jackets and want tens. Oh my, hold on. Oh my God. That's the lifestyle of the high value, y'all. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. If you enjoyed today's show, donate to the show. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can go. It is going across your screen. I appreciate all the donations. If you donate it via Cash App, via Super Chat, much love, and it's very much appreciated, man. Now they got a stepdaddy to look. And isn't that crazy, Black Magic? Because it seems like you've been around. That's one thing that's frowned upon in the Black manosphere. Stepdaddies. They always speak against stepdaddies. But Kevin Samuels taught you how to tie your tie. Kevin Samuels taught you how to wash your ass. Kevin Samuels taught you to put a suit on. Kevin Samuels taught you how to get your image together. Something your daddy was supposed to teach you, boy. But y'all are against stepdaddies. Okay. 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 Them suit jackets be tight. You damn right. They sure do. Sure do. And they don't be expensive suits, by the way. You know, you're not high value, you know what I'm saying? And you got a suit, your suit come from Marshalls. You know, dudes be running around here with your Marshalls, with your TJ Maxx suit on, Telling other black men what they aren't. Get your goofy ass out of here, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Right. KS said, F it. He wore the same suit, coat every time he went live. He damn sure did. And told y'all that he bought multiple black suits, which is another part of the finesse game. Nigga wear the same outfit, he just change it up. Change the tie color, change the button-up shirt. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga really only got 2 suits. 2.5. He got 2.5 suits. He got 2 full suits and 1 blazer. Did he put the blazer on with some jeans? Throw a little plaid shirt under? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. One of my homies been getting money like that for years. Come on, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And before we get up out of here, fellas, the moral of the story is, man, moral of the story is you are high value. If you're a spiritual man, if you're a man that's concerned with your health, or if your health is in line to a certain degree, if your family's in order, if your family loves you, your kids love and respect you, if your appearance is right, meaning the people around you and the people who know you respect you for what you stand on and for how you carry yourself. And then lastly, if your house is in order, meaning you not coming home from work, walking into a hellhole every day, guess what, brother? You are the real high value man because you have a woman at home who respects you. She loves you, she respects you, she honors you. Your children love, respect, and honor you. They're doing well in school. They're not running around being disrespectful. You a spiritual man. You know how to treat people. You a man, you walk around, you have ethics. You have respect for other people. This is how you carry it. These are the high value men. Understand this, fellas. You are the high value man. Don't let these commercialized ass simps tell you that you're not high value. You're the real high value man. And the truth comes out. If it don't come out in the rinse, no, if it don't come out in the wash, it comes out in the rinse. Because when the truth comes out, lies got to take a back seat. So shout out to everyone. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.